Fighters, the #1 security program on television.
Nigerians have been treated to a theater of sort by the political gladiators in Anambra State since 1999 in a fierce contest for the seat of the governor. You would recall the Ngige saga, the short-lived tenure of Andu Uba, and the series of court cases of Governor Peter Obi. All this did not go without wanton destruction of lives and property in the state. Perhaps one would ask, why is Anambra State having the election in 2010 when other states are having theirs in 2011? Is it not because of the embargoes for political power? The nature of this political contest has generated a lot of concerns, prompting many Nigerians to predict that the February 6th election will be a bloody one. As a result of these worries, the Inspector General of Police summoned the political gladiators of Anambra State to a meeting at the force headquarters, APGA, to discuss the way forward on the forthcoming gubernatorial election in the state.
Nigeria Police Force welcome you to the force headquarters of APGA on this very auspicious occasion that is of great importance to not only the people of Anambra State, but the people of Nigeria, entire people of Nigeria, nay, the world. You all know why we're here, and I will not waste time going to niceties and the rest of them. From the spirit of friendship, camaraderie that I've seen some few minutes ago, I don't want to believe that the reality on the ground is what it has been portrayed to be, a do-or-die affair. I can see you all joking with each other, and I can see the comical aspect of the whole thing, where you crack jokes, and it's not as if there's a wall of tension surrounding you all. It's amazing indeed, because if you go from what you read in the papers and what people say, it will appear that none of you talk to each other. I'm glad that from what I've seen so far here in this hall, and I believe that if we keep to that, we will finally get to our desired objectives without the fear that has been the fear of violence and terrible actions that people envisage. And I feel that it is necessary that I call you all here so that we discuss with each other, make contributions, and find out the areas that we need to look into, the areas of misunderstanding, the areas of conflict, so that we smoothen out those areas and ensure that we have an election in Anambra State come February 6th.
Startling revelations were disclosed by the IG, Ogbonna Onovo, as he addressed Anambra State political actors on the intelligence report of the various activities of some political parties, whose actions can be tagged as security risks. Some have resorted to buying police uniforms so as to clothe their thugs, while some have engaged the services of vigilante groups, confraternities, and court groups who were said to be warming up to disrupt the election.
We had found out that some aspirants procured police uniforms, which they used during elections. This time is not different again. We have intelligence reports that some of you are already procuring police uniforms, mobile police uniforms to be exact, and you intend to distribute these uniforms to political thugs and cultists and members of motor park unions to be used to support and help you to perpetrate electoral fraud or manipulation of voters and other sundry activities. We also have information that we are planning to use some vigilante services. We also have it here that in a place called Omambala in Anambra East, that there is a large number of restive youths there who are being trained, and they comprise of Umuleri and the Aguleri indigenes who are known as warmongers. That this group, the Omambala Youth Forum, that they are anxiously waiting for any political party that will hire their services during the elections. Our intelligence also shows that in Ogbaru division, the former chairman of NATO and now chief executive of the Southeast Mass Transit Unit with office at Oboduku Road Junction had also perfected his own plans and is ready to finance one of your parties. And he is said to have recruited members of the disbanded NATO association to carry out their plans on election day. Intelligence also revealed that this fellow and his group have been training on how to snatch ballot boxes and how to stuff ballot boxes.
The IG stated that the police have followed security activities in Anambra State with keen interest for the past 2 months and was saddened with security development in the state, expressing worry over why Anambra State cannot peacefully carry out election as a people. Reacting to the mischievous activities of political aspirants who intend to cause mayhem during the election, the IG informed the parties and their candidates about security measures taken by the police to guarantee peaceful and orderly conduct of the election.
Adequate provision has been made to deploy enough police personnel on election duties and to checkmate incidents of armed robbery and kidnapping. Our personnel will exhibit total commitment to uphold the law, while their neutrality and impartiality will be guaranteed. We will have enough policemen posted to each polling station. When I mean enough, I mean enough. If we might be greater in number than the voters, it will even be better. And this time, we are not just coming there to watch while anybody will come and carry any ballot box. We shall be there fully ready to ensure that nobody comes to disrupt the election process. We will provide security identification tags for all personnel deployed for election duties to avoid impersonation, as well as to guide against improper conduct. As you understand, because some of you are buying uniforms, or already bought uniforms, on that day, those who are the genuine policemen, who are the real policemen, will be there and will provide an identity for those genuine policemen. And of course, that identity provided will enable you to point out to us any policeman who is misbehaving on that day.
Just before the end of the crucial security meeting, which marks the beginning of series of meetings before the election, the IG made the gubernatorial aspirant to sign a memorandum of understanding